and welcome to this Warhammer 40k battle report with me, Mark, from the Xenoviz channel. And today with me I have the one, the only...
Vincenzo!
So today we have a 2,000 point battle report between my Orks versus my Grey Knights as part of our battle league. Let's go into what the mission type is, talk about what's on the table, deployment, and see what will happen. Maelstrom of War Tactical Escalation. So there's 6 objectives on the table. For each battle round you have that amount of objectives that you draw from the pile. But also there's a new thing called Tactical Priority. At the start of the first battle round, but before the first turn begins, each player nominates a single tactical objective type. For example, take and hold. Now I've chosen Purge objectives and Ian's chosen Capture and Control objectives. If you score an additional point for each tactical objective of that type you achieve. However, you lose a victory point each time you discard that tactical objective, which is interesting. I deployed first, so we'll see what Grey Knights are. Just starting with what's in reserve, I have Lord Caligard Drago, a unit of Paladins, and a unit of Terminators with Demon Hammer. So I have a unit of just Grey Knights there, a Twin Las Razorback, they are pretty good now, a Dread Knight, a Terminator Librarian, an Apothecary. I wrote this list to try and coincide with my old list. I'm not too sure on the role that I can really do with this Apothecary, because I don't have a huge amount of infantry that doesn't just teleport in. So that'll be interesting to see. And then I have back here an awesome Imperial Knight with lots of weaponry that I'll talk about in the shooting phase. Hopefully they have got amazing, because there is a huge red tide that will be coming for them. So starting on this side, we have...
That's the Ork truck with burner boys.
Ork truck with burner boys.
You've then got 9 war bikers and then a pain boy on a bike.
Convoy!
In that truck there's 10 just boys. Then you've got knobs on bikes. I think you've got 8 of them.
Yep.
You've then got the war boss on a bike and a shock attack gun on a bike as well. You've got 30 boys around there. 15
Boys of the Storm.
Storm boys. 10 looters up at the back, and amongst the crowd there is another war boss and another pain boy.
Yeah, this is our first Horde army. We've got 2. We've got my Orks and my Tyranids. So it'll be interesting to see how Orks do. Close Combat did get a buff, and I haven't really looked up how fast Orks are. So we will see how they do. I finished deploying, so I'm going first, unless the seizing can happen. Seizing has not happened.
Turn 1 for the slightly miserable knights. They're grey. Drawing the first card of the game.
Storm and defend.
Storm and defend.
So defend objective number 3.
It's right in the middle.
Right in the middle. I have to hold it for 2 consecutive turns, and then I get 2 victory points. So that is a wasted card.
Well, no. It's effectively getting 2 cards on 2 turns that are worth 1 point each.
Yeah, but
they're the same card, and you don't get the points until the end of the second turn.
Okay, no worries.
Of the Grey Knight's movement phase, he has brought in his Paladins, closely followed by Drago. Nothing else really has moved apart from the Dread Knight. We shall go into Psychic phase. So, determining that he's got Purge Soul and Hammerhand, this is Drago, just here, as well as Smite. He is going to do some Psychic tests. Starting off with Purge Soul, I believe you said?
Yes, so Purge Soul is a warp charge value of
12.
No, just 5.
Oh, 5. No.
I'm gonna.
Okay. What are you going to do?
Command point this one.
Ooh, it's gone forever.
That one. So 2.
Just get it off.
So what happens is both controlling players roll a dice and add their respective unit's highest leadership value. If the target's total is equal or greater than the psyker's, nothing happens. If the psyker's total is greater than yours, then you suffer a number of mortal wounds equal to the difference. Not distance, the difference.
Good.
I don't know which either of these leaderships are, so this will be fun.
Forgetting mob rule, Mark has declared it on the looters. Oh dear. I'm already going in with a 1 point advantage, but can I convert it into nothing? 4, 3, yes.
Nothing
I
happened.
cast Smite from Drago as well. To the looters. This is a 6.
If manifested, the closest enemy unit suffers 1.
Sorry, what are you doing?
Smite.
And why are you confused?
Just because he knows the Smite psychic power and 2 psychic powers from the Samtic discipline. But in my app, it says he knows Smite, which is the same wording as Smite in the rulebook, and he says on here, you do 1 mortal wound. Unless target is a demon, then you cause 3 mortal wounds. So you don't... Essentially, you have 2 types of Smite on Drago, where you can hurt demons, guarantee a 3 mortal wounds against them, or do the Smite from the rulebook, where it's a D3 mortal wounds, or potentially D6 mortal wounds.
Cool.
Lots of words. It's a 7, it's gone off, so I do D3 mortal wounds to that unit.
Just to add insult to injury,
Smite from
the paladins.
Paladins into the same unit.
You're gonna die. Double ones. Oh no.
D3. Or
Can't see.
it's just 1.
Oh, you moved it too quickly. Yes. Believing that is the end of the psychic phase, there is lots of damage done already. Good. Into the shooting phase now. Where you're starting and what you're doing and why? Why would you do that?
I'll do the twin. No, I'll do it in order. I'll do it in order, boys. So first name is the Terminator
Have
Librarian.
you prepared all your dice out there?
I've just put them into
Piles.
beautiful piles of no relevance.
Okay, fair enough. Terminator Librarian.
It's only got Stormbolter, which means
He can hit
I'm
nothing.
what?
Yeah, no. Oh, him. He can hit him.
I'll shoot at him then. 2 shots, needing 3s. Just the one. And it's strict 4.
The Storeboy's toughness is 4. What's he doing on the floor? They all survive.
Drago at the looters as well. He hits on 2s, and then he needs 4s. Just 1. And this is... Where's a Stormbolter now? No AP, but 1 damage.
I completely forgot Orks were really good with their armour. Yeah, he's dead. Because I was thinking, it'll be a... In my head, I was like, it'll be a 4 up or something like that. No. 6 up.
That's the towel inside you.
Yes. So the paladins are stepping up their game and they are shooting something. Probably the looters here. Someone told me that they've got an aura from Drago, meaning they can re-roll their to hit rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Stormbolter is 24 inches, it's rapid fire 2.
Ooh.
So I could do some rapid firing on them.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is shoot 2 of them at that squad. Shoot this one at that squad.
You're just pointing the storm.
Yep. And these 2 at that squad.
The boys.
Just to make it Interesting.
Shots into the looters. 8 of these shots. Wow, Stormbolters. I like Stormbolters now. Not that I didn't before, but you get to re-roll some, don't you?
Yeah, Drago has a special rule that has that. I'll just find
So
it.
yeah, you can re-roll those just there. We're needing 4s. And
Rolling
2.
terribly.
And the other 3 are out of range for their other targets, so it's just the normal 2 shots.
Both wounded.
Well done. And they too die as well.
But the normal boys
Yeah.
re-roll because they're close to Drago. Just the one.
However, there is a pain boy. Oh, there's a pain boy there. Just gonna do the pain boys, helping. Basically, it's feel no pain, but just on 6s. It's a bubble of 6 inches around him, so the looters get it, the storm boys get it, and the boys get it. I'll do the looters first. Any 6s? No, so that's fine. I've taken them off at the correct time. The 2 storm boys, again, nothing, and then the one that's just had the wound against it from him. Yeah, so they're all dead.
So I'm going to shoot the Nemesis Dread Knight's heavy side cannon into, that's a dice I just dropped, into the Orc truck with the boys in. Now it's a heavy weapon, but I did move, so I'm getting a minus to this. So I'm hitting on 4s now. Good thing I'm good at averages. So that's 3. This is a strength 7. Your toughness of a truck is
6.
So I need 3s. That's all wounded. It's -1 to your armour, and it's 2 damage.
Armor is normally 4, so it's only a 5 now. Hey! So 2 damage apiece, so
Yeah.
it's taken 4 damage. 6 wounds.
Okay.
I want to say wounds, but if I say like whole points, but we all know I mean wounds because it's not living. You know, structural integrity. Got 6 parts of structural integrity left.
I'm then going to shoot the Gatling silencer.
Not the silencer.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot them at the knob. Knob biters. Again, I need 4s because I moved. This is a heavy weapon.
You're needing 5s. Just the 3. Got
Now
the 4 ups. Made 1. So each does D3 wounds, so you've got to do them separately because otherwise people get angry. That's 1. That's
2 wounds.
2/3 of another. The Twin Las Razorback.
Twin lead Razorback. The ballistic skill of this is a 3 up.
Good. What are you firing at?
So the Twin Las, so it's 2 shots. And I'm shooting at your truck with the boys in.
Told you. Yeah.
So it's 2 shots on 3s. I didn't want that to happen.
No.
Strength 9, so I need 3s. That's good. It is -3 to your armour value.
4, 5, 6, 7. No.
It's D6 damage. Just 2. I would have rather it been a 6.
I'm guessing your Imperial Knight has got to fire.
He's going to fire, yes.
Let him have a break.
Oh, okay.
Hitting into the Storm Boys with the Icarus, it gets a better shot against anything that's got fly. And according to the book, it's got fly. Well, the Storm Boys have fly. So
I need 2s. I did roll a single 1. It is strength 7.
you need 3s.
Just the one. It is -1. It's 2 damage, but it wouldn't obviously roll over.
So just 2 feel no pains basically, because it annihilates its armor.
How many wounds do they have?
1. But I'd have to roll both of them, because if I got double 6, then that's the only way it would have survived. It's heavy stubber now into the Storm Boys as well.
3 shots on freeze. That is 3 freeze. This is strength 4.
Needing 4s.
No minus to AP. 1 damage.
No. And Pain Boy. It's buff. No, that's another one dead. The Avengers Gatling Cannon from the Imperial Knight into the knobs now.
Yeah, it's 12 shots, freeze.
Strength 6, do you miss dice? Strength 6 against toughness 3. It's toughness 5. Sorry, is 3s. And there's that.
This is -2 to your AP.
So
And the damage is 2.
5, 6 ups. Here we go. 5, 6 ups. Yahtzee. None of them have made. We've done 10 wounds. Because each one did 2. I already had 1 wounded, down to 1 wound. It actually only meant that 3 bikes were taken away because of how the wounds worked. What else you got?
I'm going to shoot at the truck with the boys in.
Dun dun dun. The truck with the boys. It's only got 4 integral pieces of armour left.
6 shots
6.
happen. And it will be on freeze. Oh wow. That's good. And it's strength 8, so I will need 3s. So that all goes through. It's -2 AP, and each one does D3.
So I've got 6 ups. D3. First one. So it's down to 1. It's gone.
Gone.
Just because I don't really play Orks that much, just read up on Ramshackle. Ramshackle basically reduces any multi-wounds potentially down to 1 wound instead of however many it did. I can't remember what the others did, or what they were from, so we are just going to do it with these 3 rolls.
So it was just one of them.
Yeah, because you rolled 2 1s, so I need a 6 to survive. I don't. And then I will do an explode on a 6. It could be harmful. No, it just... so there is the smouldering wreck. And the Orc boys have got out. Is that the end of your shooting?
End of my shooting. There are no
limits? No.
That would be a 10-inch charge plus
No.
going up. 13-inch charge on 2 dice. Doable.
Well, you only need 12 inches.
Yeah, no, I won't be able to make it. I'd get 2 1s, but not 2 6s. So no charges today. No additional charges.
So just the morale, which I will do in a second. So just reading up on mob rule now, it states that any unit with the mob rule can use anything that's within 6 inches of a friendly unit that's within 6 inches, friendly orc unit, and use their leadership characteristic instead. And as there's 59 units near you. As the orc boys are near me, and they've currently got a leadership of 30.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that.
That's good. It does kind of help orcs a lot.
Yeah, that's quite a nice little buff.
I wanted you to do a test and kind of do some shots at these guys, which is why I left them. I probably should have just killed them, but now I know for next time.
Yeah.
Do not leave 1 or 2 orc people
next to a big horde.
to a big horde. Orks in hordes. They're back, baby. Let's go into Orc. Oh, sorry. Before we go on to Orcs, I didn't get my objective. I'm also going to discard it.
Oh.
But I don't lose any points because it's Storm and Defend. And I got a victory point because I got First Blood. So we'll go into Orcs. Turn 1. So Orcs turn 1. Objectives for Ian now. He doesn't currently have the tactical objectives, and neither does the shop locally to us. So we're going to have to roll for them.
Black will be the 10, and red will be the single. 51. I got 51. Overwhelming firepower. Score 1 victory point if an enemy unit is destroyed during the shooting phase of your turn. If 3 or more enemy units are destroyed, then score D3. So movement was a bit like a race.
Wow.
Just went go, and everything just...
They did. You're over halfway up the board with lots of it. So going on this side...
the trucks moved up, the bikes moved up, the boys have advanced here, and then all of these have moved up. The Storm boys have advanced, but they can advance and then assault afterwards. And then these guys are just coming over here, seeing what Drago's got in his sandwiches.
Not sure if they've got a nut allergy, because he's going to peanut you.
Paladin.
Looters shooting at the paladins. They have D3 shots.
Yes.
That is 2 shots each. 5s. 2.
So I need 3s. There they are. -1, damage 2.
Okay, I will do this at the same time. They're 3 up saves. Made both of them. Orc boys into the paladin. Okay, we're rolling some dice. He's going to roll this pile in his hand twice.
I need 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's have those 4 as the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 11 altogether. 3 saves. They're no minus and they're 1 damage.
Okay, so 3 dice, 2 ups. They are all made. War boss, custom shooter at the paladins of joy.
Oh. So I need 5s and
Ta-da! Orc knob bikers.
Yes.
Into the Dread Knight. Yeah, he's in front. 5s.
aha!
So the
Only 5s.
toughness is 6, needing 5s.
That was a 5.
5. So one of them go through. Is there any modifier?
0 and 1 damage.
2 up save. He has a 2 up save.
8.
Now the War Bikers into the Dread Knight as well. 5s are needed.
Believe it or not.
5s to wound. 5s to wound.
5 to wound. 5 to wound.
How many did you get?
3.
Oh, is that the magic number? 3, 5, and
7.
2. He saved himself. Big shooter. Onto the
I
grenade.
should have probably shot them, really, shouldn't I?
You could have done.
Oh well.
I am shocked and appalled. Shock attack gun. I do love the conversion, if I do say so myself. Into the Dread Knight. Here he is. Is he bothered? I don't think he is.
Do how many shots it is first.
So, what are you doing first with the shock attack gun? How many shots? It'll be 2 shots. At what strength? 11.
Hold on.
So, apparently that's the best roll you can do.
I do need 6s though.
6 to hit.
I'm
Neither
gonna
did.
re-roll this with a command point.
You command that point.
Ah, it was so close.
What would have happened? What is the stats of the weapon?
So, because I rolled an 11 or above an 11, I don't make wound rolls. Instead, each attack causes D3 mortal wounds that hit.
And what's the AP modifier on it?
-5.
Pretty hefty weapon. But obviously he only hits on 6s and whatever.
Yeah, his dagger gun.
Did you move?
Yeah, it's an assault weapon.
That's fine then. You can do that.
Ha 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 ha! 1. Failed it.
No, I did not. End of the shooting phase, as Ian so eloquently put it.
It's the end of the shooting.
Nothing died.
Nothing died.
Nothing
yes.
died. But we are now going into the charge phase. So what are you going to be declaring so that I can overwatch you? You poked my paladin.
The boys will be charging into the paladins.
Get your hands off it, you make it dirty. What else?
The storm boys are going to charge into. Who's round the corner?
That's an apothecary. And that's a librarian.
Yeah, we'll go for the apothecary.
Okay!
And the knobs are going to charge.
This
Gwyneth.
bad boy. Gwyneth, the Dread Knight. Okay.
Overwatch over here. Because I'm within 12 inches, you get the double shots, and you get to re-roll your misses because of Drago. There's a few 6s,
Wow.
but it's not going to make any difference.
They're not.
No,
They're fighting talk.
no. Just factual statements.
Okay. All 6s. And re-roll that one that fell on the floor. It was a 6, wasn't it? Oh wow. Just 2. Did you see that?
There's no change to the AP, so. Aha! I managed to save an orc! And, Pain Boy. Drop their charge is 6, but. So, here we go means that I can re-roll failed charge range. I don't know if that's both dice or one singular dice. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
What does it say?
It's a re-roll because here we go, and here we go. It's not perils. I would still. The boys have made it over here. Here we go. Next is going to be the Dread Knight.
I'm going to roll both weapons at the same time. Blues indicate the Gatling silencer. Whites are the heavy side cannon, needing 6s.
Good. Well
See
done.
a single 6 there out of 18 dice.
Charge range is a whopping 4. I'm going to re-roll that with here we go again. Here we go again. Down. They also make it in, I believe. It's just the Storm Boys just here. It's for 4 and a 1. 41. And their charge range will be 8 inches.
It's in, but you need to roll a dice for each one of your models, and on a 1 they die.
Yes, that is correct.
Or mortal wound, basically.
Yes. I'm going to re-roll this though. Just because I'm feeling a bit crazy. Yes, that extra.
So I'm going to do the mortal wounds here first. What die roll do you need?
It's only 1s.
So this is because they've advanced. There's a special rule that they have. They can advance, but they can also charge. So if you roll a
1s, you suffer a mortal wound. So I lose 3. 2. 3.
I like that more. Okay, so the Orc boys attacking the Paladins.
I need 3s.
Threes?
3s.
They got better. And then needing 4s.
They caused a possible 11 wounds. Let's see how many you can save.
I've lost 4 wounds.
So, the knob is next, and because he's got an unwieldy, -1 for unwieldy, so I need 4s. Yeah, I'm going to re-roll that with the command point. Cool.
Ooh.
And then you double the strength. The strength is normally 5 for the knob, so it's 10, so I need 2s. And it is -3 to your armour. Each one is D3.
So they're 5 ups.
Yeah.
2 go through.
So the first one does 1, and the second one Does one. That's just
Killed a guy.
one guy.
This combat now. So doing the Storm Boys first. All going onto the Apothecary, which will soon be done.
Needing 3s.
And then 4s. Wow.
10 wounds were caused and 10 wounds were dealt. So the power claw from that unit needing 4s. And then 2s.
And these are 5-ups. Neither, and they do D3 damage, don't they?
Yes.
A piece. And we've
First
only
one.
3 wounds left.
Second one.
He's dead.
Yes.
So this combat now, Knobs and Dread Knight. Power claws on all the knobs.
Right, needing 4s. And now needing, what's your toughness?
6.
I need 3s.
So that means I have 7 5-ups. I made 3 of them. So 4 go through, but they are all D3.
How many wounds has he got?
He's got 12, so the potential of killing him.
Now he's only got...
That's off the board. 2. 1. 1. 1. So he's lost 5.
Attacking back now, here, the librarian is attacking the Storm Boys. Oh no, him! You're going with him, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, the Dread Knight. He's got 4 attacks. He's attacking the bikers back.
I'm going to be using his Dread Fists to attack. I get to do an additional attack because I have 2 of them. So I need 3s. Wow! Laugh! Cue the laughter. These are 2 times my strength, so my strength is 12.
Do you need 2s?
That's the one. I hate my librarian now.
Librarian.
On 3s. Wow, that's another one. It's plus 2 strength, so it's strength 6. So I needed 3s. Just 1 go through, and it's minus 2 to your save.
Paladins. So the Paladins attacks.
Needing 3s. It's strength of the user, so I need 4s. But it'll kill your armor. 5 boys die. So that's the end of turn 1 completely. Orcs did nothing in the shooting phase, which I believe was your objective, to do something. In the combat phase, though, you did pretty well. I whiffed completely, especially with the Dread Knight. I re-rolled off camera and would have killed 3 Orc knobs. But what did I do? I did nothing because of my rolling. And over here, the Paladins took down 5 Orcs, whilst the Orcs took down 2 of the Paladins. The Apothecary is now dead. With this elite army, though, I can't afford to be making those mistakes. So we'll go on to turn 2 for the Grey Knights, and I'll draw my objectives. Capture and control, secure objective 2. And secure objective 1.
So, Grey Knights have moved. Terminators have come in. The Imperial Knight has wandered over, looking for some bees to make him some honey. Everything else has pretty much stayed still. So let's go into your psychic phase. So, casting Smite, I'm guessing, from the guys on the roof. Into the war bikes. Are they there? That's an 11.
Which means it will be D6 mortal wounds.
Wow. That's
6 mortal wounds.
There is a pain boy over there on a bike. So I get some sort of feel no. Pain boy's response to all the shots. Ah, yes. The Terminators are also going to cast Smite onto the looters just here. That is 9, not quite enough to get the more powerful attack.
Just 1 dies.
So we're now into the shooting phase, I believe. Is that correct?
Down camera. Yep.
Cool. Where are you starting? What are you doing? And why?
I'm going to twin Laz at the truck.
Ah, that one. On 3s. 3 to 5.
Strength 9.
Toughness 6.
Just the one. Which is a -3, and then it will be d6 damage.
So it's just d6 damage.
6.
Is it shooting the looters now? 3s. 4s. On my armour, just the 6 up. No, and I am still within range of the pain boy, which helped with 1, but they're still shooting this behemoth now. Shooting the Icarus Sky Cannon first at
your boys. So you're at -1 because you do not have the fly special rule.
and you moved, so
But I've just looked. Super Heavy Walker has a special rule which says this model can move and fire heavy weapons without suffering a penalty.
lovely.
They are so good. 2 go through. I'm going to need 3s to wound you. It's -1. Just 1.
The heavy stubber into the boys as well.
3. It's strength 4. No AP modifier, 1 damage. So 2 armor saves.
Avenger Gatling cannon gun, not sure what it is, into the shock attack gun. Right, out of 3s. Good amount of hits there.
Strength is 6.
6, toughness is 5, so needing 3s.
It is -2 AP, and they do 2 piece of damage. So that'll be 8 dice rolls of a -2, which I believe brings it to a 6+ for this shock attack gun.
Yeah. So that's 14. He's dead. The cannon is going to shoot into the bikers over here now. 2d6 shots. So 4. Strength 8 against toughness 5. Healing 3s. Wow, that is Yahtzee. Going to command point. Haha, 1 hits. It's minus what to my what?
-2 and D3 damage.
So 6 up. No, D3.
2.
I do have a pain boy up there, and he stopped the wounds going through, so they are still there. Good. And we are going into combat. As I'm guessing you're not charging anything, you get to choose one to go first.
Dread Knight.
Dread Knight. Attacks needing 3.
I'm using his fits, so he gets an extra attack.
So 5 attacks needing 3s.
That is true stories. It's strength 12.
Yeah, you need 2s.
I remember that roll. So that'll be 3. -3 and D3 a pop.
They've got no. So that's 3 D3s.
First one is 3.
So that's 1 bike gone.
Second one is 3.
That's another bike gone.
Third one is 2.
And that's a third bike. They're the knob bikers, so there's only 2 and 1 is down to 1 wound.
So Ian's next to choose the combat. So it is the Orks boys here. He's doing the first lot, which will be against the paladins just there. So he's just grabbing his dice, and there will be 28 attacks.
So needing 3s. I need 4s.
2 up saves. So that is 2 wounds. It is now time for the power claw. 4s.
And 2s.
That's a 1. You did a mark. Did a mark. So now it is the rest of the squad against Drago. Freeze.
Steel toughness 4.
I have to check that.
And 4s.
4. That is 3 1s in that. He's down to 4.
Next, we're doing the librarian attacks.
Yeah, 3 attacks. I do need 3s. And then it is +2, so it's strength 6. I need 3s again. That's double 2 there, because I'm good at life. So Ian's choosing to do the knobs on bikes.
4s.
Wow. That is good, sir. Toughness is 6
Yeah, I
still.
need 3s.
That's good.
That is
Three.
-3 and it's D3 per.
So that will be 2 dice rolls you'll be doing.
First one is 1. Second one is 3. 4.
So he's down to 3.
Drago, I'm just for ease, because I've done all mine here. We'll do Drago and then the Paladins, and then we'll do my Storm Boys.
Drago needs 2s. That's good. I like more character and rules where I need 2s. My weapon is the Titan Sword. It is +4 to my strength. So it's strength 8, -4 to your save, and damage is 3 apiece. So this will be good against monsters, big things, not the Horde.
So that's 4 dead.
4 are just outright slain. Heads are chopped.
Paladins are also making their attacks.
Freeze. But I'm close to Drago. I think I might have forgotten that last time. Not sure.
No.
No. Strength 4, so I need 4s.
And they're 4s, aren't they? Minus something.
-3, D3 a pop.
So that's just 5 dead.
Okie dokie, so this combat now, doing the Storm Boys. Needing 3s. Needing 4s?
Yes.
One fell on the floor. Saved them all with his 2-up save.
And
Power.
the Power Claw.
Power of the claw.
2s. That is -3.
-3. Okay. So normally I'd have a 5 up. I have a ward stave. Here's a 5 up invulnerable save against attacks made in the fight phase. If it already has an invulnerable save, which I'm sure he would, I'll have to check that. He pluses 1 to it. I'll just check that. So I have a 4 up in the fight phase. Is there multiple damage per thing, isn't there?
Yes.
No point in different. They both add up to 4, so that counts, right?
No.
D3 apiece. That means 4, and he comes with a 5 wound of love. He's down to just the 1. Most of my things are losing. End of my turn. Score 1 victory point if you control objective marker 1 at the end of your term. Term? No, turn. Not school
Did
term.
you discard the 2-turn one?
I did.
Which one was it for?
Number 3 in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So I am up to 2 points, and I've got 1 objective still because my units came in and they were too far away. So we're going to go into the Orks turn 2. Turn 2 Orks. Needing to roll though. Yes.
43.
Sounds good.
Hold the line. Score 1 victory point if you have at least 3 units completely within your deployment zone and your opponent has no models within your deployment zone. I think I might discard that at the end. but I can't right now. So let's go.
Okie dokie, so movement has occurred. There's a huge wave coming in this way. Soon to drown the Grey Knights, who have only just learned to swim without armbands, so not kind.
The Dread Knight still has his on.
Dread Knight still has his armbands on, soon to be punctured, and left a heap of metal. The War Boss has what?
Wag!
What are you doing?
Wag!
What?
Wag!
One more time.
Wag! 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 Wag!
The echoes of the battle cry, most famous for orcs. Wag.
Wag!
Wag, 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 wag.
There will be a wag.
Wag? Wag?
Wag! Shooting the truck.
Alright, shooting phase. Oh, and Pain Boy moved a little bit over there. So, into the shooting phase, the truck is going to be shooting at
The guys on top.
the guys on top of the strike squad up here. Sorry, I want to do what you're going to be doing to me if they can't work. You needed 5? Just the 1. Toughness is 4.
Need 3s. It's -0, 1 damage.
That's a 2. Up there though. I'm gonna ruin.
Really?
So, +1 for being in the ruin. 2 up is just enough. Luckily, you are safe. War bikes into these bad boys, needing 5s.
I need 3s. Aha!
What?
Oh,
Du-
5
du- du- du.
Zutala.
Into the rock formation. 1 goes down. This guy here. Your victory dance. Pain Boy just here shooting his dagger gun into them as well. Needing 5s. Got 2 of them.
And then 1. Ah, yes.
Ah, yes. Orc boss. Like the Terminators. 5s. Yush. Then. Not 2.
Not 2.
So Ian's declaring it is now the assault phase. First thing he's declared is the boys into the Razorback. We're so close to being the 6. Oh, nearly again! Nothing happened. 6 and a...
6.
Oh, you like the 6s.
And then the war bikers who are going to charge the Dread Knight.
Okay, I'm in combat, so I can't do anything, and you're an inch away. Ooh. So, this unit charged, so he's going to the War Bikers into the Dread Knight. No claws of doom in here, just their standard tyre tracks.
I need 3s.
Needing 5s. Okay, 4 saves of 2 ups. 1s, I lose wounds. Wow. 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 So now it's the Orc Boys against the Razorback.
3s. And then 5s.
Nothing is down. 1 5. 1 5. And I failed my armor save, which is hilarious. And the power claw from that unit needed 4s.
3s.
That is free. 3-up armor save, which goes down to a 6-up. That's a 2. The D what?
3.
So you've done 2 more, so I'm down to 7. Okay, so the boys squad attacking the paladins and the Drago. One's against the paladins first, needing 3s. Needing 4s.
2.
There's a terrible roll. That was not a knob. Needed 4s. And Drago. Against Drago, sorry. 4s again.
3.
3 saves made.
Choice now, he gets to choose to attack with the librarian against the storm boys. 1 missed.
Freeze. Just the 1, and that is -1 D3 damage.
But it only does 1 because it kills.
Stormboys attacking the librarian back. The much wounded.
3s. And 4s.
Not a single one.
Power claw.
Power claw. Failed that.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Still has 2 combats left. Technically 3. Paladins, Drago, and tank.
Paladins.
Paladins. Is that what you're doing?
Is that up there? You be that there. Have been out there the whole time. Freeze, paladins. Reroll. Don't matter. Needing 4s. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Just free. Just free.
Sorry, I thought they had armor saves at that point. Clearly they don't, but it still doesn't matter because the first roll was what happened. So, yeah.
There you go. Need 2s. And then freeze.
What's his minus in?
4.
Watch this. He's now attacking back.
6s. Woo! Strength 6, needing freeze.
No.
That is typical. So, end of only turn 2. This game is long. Wow. Turn 2. What have you done? So, Dread Knight is dead. Razorback has lost a few wounds. One of the Grey Knight Strike Squad has been taken down. Nothing's happened in this corner either. Ian, did you get any objectives?
No, and I'm discarding Hold the Line.
No objectives and discarding Halt the Line. We will now go into turn 3 of the Grey Knights. No prisoners. This is a purge. This means more to me than you know. Score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed during your turn. If between 3 and 5 enemy units were destroyed during your turn, score D3. If 6 or more enemy units were destroyed during your turn, score D3 plus 3. And another purge. Master of the Warp. Score 1 victory point if you manifested or denied a psychic power during your turn.
End of movement phase. Terminators have moved over. Maybe claiming this objective. You still got that?
Yep.
Yeah. And also to fend off some orcs. He's moved around again a little bit, and that's about it. That's all you can move, really. So let's go psychic.
Yep. Smite into the penguin.
That's a negative.
I think it's a 5.
I think it's a 6.
I'm going to think it's
So
5.
apparently smite is 5.
So it's D3. You do get yourself, I think.
All of your psychic? Yes, good.
These are going to smite the...
Do, 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 do.
What biters?
Such a difficult decision.
Oh, one.
Ways now! Woo!
These guys are going to shoot. Pow! Storm boys.
Okay.
No, there's not 5 in that group anymore. Freeze.
So Mark only did half the rolls, so he's doing the other half now.
Shut up.
And 4s. Is it going to shoot into the pain boy? They are within the double. No, they all are. Needing 3s. Now needing 4s. T-shirt saves, yes. And then his pain resilience, yes. Shooting the big bad beefy boy into what?
Right, big bad beefy boy. Icarus into these guys. Which is 4 shots plus 1, so I need 2s. I need 3s, and it's -1 to your armour. That's 2.
The heavy stubber also into them.
2 hits. Needing 4s, 2 wounds. Heavy stubber. No AP modifier. Heavy. The rapid fire battle cannon into.
It's rapid fire.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's 2d6. That's why it's a heavy weapon. It's
Yeah,
not
but
actually-
rapid fire. So
That's
if
just
it,
the name of it.
oh,
It's 2d6.
I was gonna say if it was rapid fire.
At the war spikes. That's
a lot.
the hit the hole through.
He needs 3s. Oh, don't you need to hit first? So still needing 3s.
Oh. Now I need to freeze the wound. I don't know what they're doing. Other ones. These are -2 to your armour.
6 up.
Wow.
First, they're all D3, so one's dead. Another one's dead. Another one's dead. Another one's not. Another one's dead. And half. So 4.5. The Avenger Gatling at them as well.
Alright, strength 6.
We need 3s. And
6, 7, and it is -2 damage 2.
aha! They're dead. That's all of the shooting. Combat.
I'm gonna go with paladins.
Da, da, da. 3s.
This many.
5.
One of the boys against the paladins. Hits. Nothing.
And the
Claw.
claw.
That claw. 2. Yes. 2 5s up needed. Fail. How many damage each? Are they D3?
Yeah.
So one's dead. And then you got another D3. You're rolling low on those.
No! No! They've got 3 wounds.
Yep, they're right. Yep, you're right. These 3 against Drago now. Needed freeze. 2 saves. A 3 and a 2. Okay, Drago now. It's a wound. 5. 5 of your brethren. Does 3 damage each.
Didn't say that. I'm walked up.
So Orc boys attacking the Razorback, needing freeze.
And then
5s, I think.
what was your toughness?
7. Ooh. 2. Fail both of them again. So that's 2 wounds down. But then you got Power Claw. All hit. This is epic. This is going to kill the Razorback.
Need 3s. Oh.
And how many damage and minuses?
It's -3 D3.
So these are 6-ups. Fail both of them. D3. I'm down to 5 now.
First one.
Oh, you need to. Ah, you did it!
Punched a hole through it.
So have the explode roll. If this is a 6, it explodes and hurts things around it. That is a 6.
It's just 6 inches.
So that is the Grey Knights on the building, the Not Bikers, and the boys that just punched a hole in it. So that is 2 of the Grey Knights on the building die. And then Knobs, just 1 wound. And the boys, 3. So just going through some morales. The Grey Hunt Strike Supermen didn't need to. They haven't lost enough. The Storm Boy is doing it. He's got the leadership of the Orc War Boss behind him. He's on a 1, so you're absolutely fine. Knobs don't need to do anything. The boys might. They lost 3.
Yes.
Roll a 5. Let's see what happens. Okay, points make prizes. So, secure objective 2.
Yes.
I did that, which means I'm now up to 3. Master the Warp. Score 1 victory point if you manifested it. If you manifest 3, well, I didn't manifest 3. I manifested 1. So that's 4. No prisoners. Score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed in your turn.
Yeah.
If between 3 and 5, it's D3. I killed the Pain Boy, the Orc Boys, and the War Bikes,
What?
which is 3.
Oh, maybe get 1 now.
It's 2. So I get 2 for that one, bringing me up to 6. But I also get an additional point because that was a purge, and so was the Master of the Warp was a purge. So 2 additional points onto that brings me up to 8. So, turn 3 for the Orcs. Finally, let's go roll some.
I've got 2 to get. First one's 12.
12 and
60.
so I don't have anything for Scour the Sky, so we re-rolled. No prisoners, 1 victory point. Basically the one I just had. So you get lots of things. And 12 was the other one.
It's just secure objective 2. But it's a capture and control.
So you get extra bonuses for that one. And number 2
There.
is right there. Movement has occurred. So both war bosses are heading for objective 2 and the Terminators. And there's a party happening in this building. So we're going to go straight to the shooting phase. Flame Boys into these guys. How many attacks do you get?
2 each.
So that's 10, because there's 5 in there.
I'm on.
So needing 4s for the Flamers. And are there any modifiers? And now the truck into them. 1 hit.
Just roll a 1. Just 1. Be nice.
Painboy on bike now. Where is it?
He's
Painboy on bike, shooting through the roof.
yeah, once.
There's the one.
Normal bike.
Knob on bike now. Needed 4s,
No.
5s. So shooter boys shooting into that then. So needing 5s to hit.
The 2.
This bad boy into the termies. So should have Daka guns on the bike. So should be doing some damage there. We've just realised something. The Ork bikers have 2 Daka guns, not 1 set of Daka guns, just 2. So there's a lot of shots that hasn't been happening. Things would have died a little bit quicker, but we're going to go over some of those attacks again from the Ork Knob biker and the Painboy. So let's do it. That's where they were.
Yeah.
Woo! 3 and a 5, and the other 2. A 2 and a 3. 2 Daka guns into the Terminators there. Custom shooter from the Warbus. Charging now. These guys all into them. Going to start with these ones first. So our Overwatch. Using 4s. 2 4s.
2 6s. 1 6.
Oh.
And feel no pain from the pain. Yes!
Charge range.
Here we go, that.
Here we go. 7. They're in.
That's 8. 10%.
79.
And
then that will be in as well. Now we go over to here. Which one is going to charge them first? Biker Mice from Mars.
No,
so
Biker Ork from... Ah!
That's beautiful. Overwatching. Needing 5s to go through. You have your armor save. That's a 6 and a...
It was a 6.
I believe you.
It caught in there.
I believe you. So you get to do your charge range now.
Let's go bike first.
6.
You would get him in. And the other one. Foot slogging.
Footsie.
Man.
I'm definitely in. So going over to this combat, the biker Ork from needing 3s because he has an unwieldy weapon. Is it only 4 attacks?
Yeah, then he gets 2 more with the attack squeak, but that's
Okay.
different.
Okie dokie. So doing the power claw, I see.
I think I've got 1 more command point left.
You do.
Just because I want to kill you. Terminators. I am double my strength, so I believe I need 2s.
Yeah, I believe you do too.
Oh. That's -3 to your saves.
So 5 up invulnerable. I need 2 of them.
But is that a wonky dice?
Is that the terminology? It is.
1.
I think they
That's
only
a
have 2.
Terminator.
Is it D3 wins?
Yeah, it's a D3.
Now doing the attack squigs attack.
I think it's the same weapon skill. It doesn't specify.
Yes, it will be then. So you needed 2s anyway.
And then it's 4s. Strength 4. It's -1 and it's 1 damage. So that's 2 3-ups. Good. The other War Boss is going to do the same.
Ooh, there's a really cool model. Do like Orks. They look cool. Needing 2s. Or is it Power Claw? So you need 3, so 2 went through. Yep. Oh, might need 3s. My toughness is 4.
No, it's double.
It is double. Okay, so 5 ups. Made 1, so it's D3. Killing another. Yeesh. 3 ups. Made them. So here we have 2 boys, 1 with a power claw, 1 without power claw. So what one will you do first, or same time, or?
Same time. Black will be the power claw.
Mhm.
Red will be not.
Well, the black went well. So needing 3s or 2s?
2s.
1 dies. Storm boy with the power claw. 2 go through. 2 go through. Not enough. You've just killed both yours.
Something.
Terminators.
Terminators. That's where we're at here. They are trying to attack these guys back.
How many have I got? Just
3. Who are you attacking?
I'm going to attack the infantry boss. So I need 3s. They all have the same weapon. They do not have all the same weapon.
Good. I'm glad you know this.
The blues are the force sword from the Justicar. Same hitting ability, so 3s. So the Justicar's weapon is a 4, so is your toughness, I believe, 5. And also taking 2 out from the hammer because I had to subtract 1 from the hit roll with it because it's, I believe it's counted as an unwieldy. So the whites need 3s, the blue needs 5s. Okay, and it is -3 with the sword, and it does D3 damage. So you don't have very good armour.
So do you want to do your D3 damage?
Which is 3
That
damage.
brings us to the end of my turn 3. I don't think there's any.
Get any points?
Hang on. Slow down. There's no morale to do because you lost 2 guys here, but even if you roll a 6, that takes you up to 8, which is your leadership with your Justicar, and everybody that would need one over there is dead. I don't think Orks are going to win this game,
I agree.
but I've had fun killing things.
That's the Orc way.
Yes. Points wise, yes, I got destroyed something.
Great!
That's it. It wasn't even in the shooting phase, so I didn't even get it for overwhelming firepower. I literally just got destroy something. Well done, me.
So we're on turn 4. I don't have any cards, so I need to draw 4 cards. I
I've
have
got a big pile of cards right there.
a purge again. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Overwhelming firepower. Just kill things in the shooting phase.
Well, that's gonna happen.
I got another purge.
Ah,
Blood and
I
guts.
see.
Score 1 victory point if you kill things in the fight phase.
fix the deck, have you?
There's another purge. Make you do a morale test. And seize
That
ground.
might be quite difficult, actually. Morale test.
Score 1 victory
Yes.
point if you have at least 3 units completely within your deployment zone, and your opponent has no models within my deployment zone. I don't think I can get that.
No, I don't think you can get the last 2. Because the morale check, you have to kill stuff.
True
And
stories.
there's only like 1 or 2 things in a unit left.
I'll-
So if you
Yep.
kill it, then
Yep.
it's dead.
Okay. Movement. So, movement phase, literally all that happened is the Paladins and Drago have moved 5 inches towards the Orc war boss,
trying to get closer for that combating goodness. Going into the shooting phase now, only thing that can do anything is the knight. So let's see what he can do. So shooting the Twin Icarus autocannon onto this guy.
Yeah, kill it.
So you need, what will need to be rolled is 2s, so a 2+. So needing 3s, so 6, 3 and a 5. 3 of them go through. You do get a +1 to your save because you're in the ruins.
But it's minus, like, 3, isn't it? Or 2?
-1.
Ah, so it's just his normal save. Ha!
And the other
Saved
2?
him. Oh yeah. I got so excited about saving him once that the other 2, but he's standing above the pain boy, which doesn't help. He's dead.
Heavy stabber into the boys on top. That will be 3 shots and needing 3s to go there. So a 2, a 4 and a 3. 2 go through. So 4's needed. 1 goes through. There's no modifier to the AP, but you get a +1 for being in the ruins.
5 up.
So 4.
6 up.
6 up.
Pain boy.
Pain boy has injected through the flooring.
He's just put a load of needles in the roof of where he's at. And if you step on it, you might step on something good, you might step on something bad. Tetanus jabs. They're needed.
So, firing the rapid fire battle cannon into the truck. 2d6. So that will be 8 shots. So, needing 3s. So, needing 3s. That's a 1, 1, 2, 2, and a 6. So, one of them goes through, and it is -2.
I think it's a 4 up. I'll check in a sec. That doesn't make any difference.
Even with the cover, that wouldn't have done it. But it's only D3, so it can't destroy you. That is 2. And lastly, heavy D6 shots. So 6 shots. No, that's heavy flamer. Avenger Gatling cannon. Haven't done that. That's the one. That's what I mean. So it's 12 shots. So 12 dice, and they're going against this orc knob. Needing 3s. So the weapon is strength 6 into a toughness of 5, so needing 3s. So this is a -2 and just 2 damage apiece. You do have the pain boy ability near you.
Ah, only 3 of them. Kill it.
So that one dies as well.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, so 6 inches away, going into the charge phase. Let's see, so it's 2 dice rolling to try and get that 9. Good. And there's also Drago, which is just behind them, going to try as well. He's going to have to get around lots of models, so he's probably going to need a 9 himself at least. So that'll be 2 dice again.
3.
Not going to work. So Drago's not in, but the Paladins. So Paladins now that charge, needing 3s. So needing 5s or 6s. That one goes through. Now the weapon characteristic is it's -3 AP, and it does D3 damage.
Roll a dice.
1 damage. So with the Terminators, they got 2 hammers and 1 with a sword, and that's the Justicar. They all need 3s to hit. So blues need 5s, whites need 3s. So all 3 of the whites go through. That's the hammer. So that is -3, and it's 3 damage apiece.
He is dead.
So that boss is dead. Woohoo! So the war boss against the Termies now.
3s.
3s. And now needing 2s. All 3. So now needing to roll 5 up, so 5s and 6s. So that's a 5, a 2, and a 6. So one of them does go through. So that kills a Terminator. So attacking with the attack squid on the Orc, needing 2s. So that will be 2 free up armor saves now. Both made. So that's it, end of turn 4. A bike was killed, and a boss was killed. So out of these points, overwhelming firepower, scored 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed during the shooting phase. The Orc bike was killed. So that is a point, and it is a purge as well. So that is an extra point there. Blood and Guts, score a victory point if an enemy unit was killed in the fight phase, which it was, which is also a purge, which is 2 points for that. Psychological Warfare didn't happen, and Hold the Line didn't happen. I'm gonna remove Psychological Warfare. So it's now the Orcs' turn 4. Ian's gonna roll off camera, and then we'll say what another tactical objectives he gets. So, Hold the Line, mission critical objective, and he rolled, and that was the 3, which is in the middle of the table. He did get Scour the Skies again, but then it converted into Big Game Hunter. Has to kill something with over 10 wounds, and the only thing I have over 10 wounds is this bad boy. So Orc movement.
Yeah.
Moved.
Yeah.
Disembark.
Yeah.
Shooting phase. What's the range of the big shooter?
18.
That's not going to hit that.
No, I don't think it is.
No. So end of the shooting phase.
Yep.
Going into the combat phase.
Yep.
This one.
Yep.
Looking to take down the Termies.
Yep.
Needing 3s.
Yep.
Then needing 2s.
Yep.
Lovely. Simply lovely. Save 2 of them again. I'm getting really lucky with those. Killed it.
Attack squig hits.
So attack squid, yeah, attack squig gets just hit.
Nothing.
Nothing. So coming back at you, Justicar, needing 3s, but now needing 5s, which is one of them. So it's a D3 damage. That's 1 dice. And that's the maximum number you can get, which means that's 3 damage off of that war boss. That leaves the war boss on 4, and the end of Orc's turn 4. So we'll go into Grey Knights.
Turn 5.
Seize ground behind enemy lines. Score a victory point if you have at least 1 unit completely within the enemy's deployment zone at the end of your turn.
At the end of your turn.
Seize ground. Score 1 victory point if no unit from your army is within your deployment zone at the end of your turn. Defend objective 2.
Ah, this is the one! The one that we are all fighting over.
Mission critical objective. A D6 needs to be rolled. 1 dice.
3.
Number 1! That's very important objective. This bad boy now. Icarus onto these guys up there. So that's 4 dice. Needing 4s. And now needing 3s. So, Pain Boy did not save. Orc boys are down. Avenger Gatling Cannon against these Flamers. So, that is 12 shots. Shooting at the Flamers. Needing the 3s. And a very good roll. And now needing 3s to wound. So, 9 go through. It is a -2 modifier. So again, I believe it's the Feel No Pain from the Pain Boy. Wow. 6. That is enough to kill the squad. So the rapid fire cannon, which is 2 dice that need to be rolled to see the amount of shots. That is a needing 3s. Ooh. Needing 3s to wound. Neither, as that is Snake Eyes. And Heavy Stubber into the Pain Boy, which is 3 dice, needing 3s. 2 go through. The Heavy Stubber is strength 4, so needing 5s. Both go through. No modifier, 1 damage apiece. +1 to your cover though. That is a 2 that has been rolled next to that 5.
Lose as well.
So that's the entire shooting phase done now. Drago's going to try and get into close combat with this Orc War Boss. So 2d6 to see the distance. 6 is in. So Drago is going to swing first. That will be 5 attacks that he has. He needs to roll on a 2+, so 2+ to hit. Looking lovely. So that's 4 have gone through. And his strength is +4, so that's strength 8, needing 3+ on the dice. So 3 have gone through. It is a -4 modifier, and it's 3 damage apiece.
That is Wallard.
So that is the end of turn 5. Any points? Hold the line. Score a victory point if you have at least 3 units completely within your deployment zone. No. Behind enemy lines. Score a victory point if you have at least 1 unit completely within the enemy's deployment zone at the end of your turn. Is Drago near your deployment zone? Not quite. Advance. Score a victory point if no unit from your army is within your deployment zone at the end of your turn. Yes. Defend objective 2.
Wow, yeah.
Drago's on that. And mission critical, which is on that one as well. So that's an additional 3. The Orc truck has reversed with some beautiful beep beep beeping to indicate the reversal. And now it's the shooting phase.
Good.
Now it's the close combat phase.
Yep.
Now it's Grey Knight's turn 6.
Shooting the heavy rapid fire battle cannon into the truck. Sorry, we've kind of skipped the movement phase. They've just kind of moved up,
Yeah.
trying to destroy these last few things, just to see if it is a complete tabling.
So that is don't match. I need 3s to hurt you. That is that. -2 and it's D3 a pop.
Yes, they all went through. It's dead. I don't think it's not
No.
going to explode anyway. So let's just remove him. Avenger something cannon.
And this is needing 3s. And then this is -2. But because you get +1 to your thing, it's technically a -1 then. That's 2 damage apiece.
And it cancels out his armour, but he's got his pain stuff. No, I think he's dead.
So just looked up, it is 2 damage apiece. That would be
Death!
death. 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 So that is the last orc model on the table.
It's not that.
So I will shake the hand of a great dwarf. Well done. Quick recap of the game.
Orcs died.
Orcs died. So the last Grey Knights battle, I deep struck a lot of things. It scattered. They died. Now deep striking is a lot more reliable, and lots of things have it. I'm really worried when I play Ian and he brings a Terminator list now, because I've just seen how reliable that can be to have Terminators and how strong Paladins and Terminators and sturdy they are, what they can do. Imperial Knights, I recommend them greatly. They are horrible. They have so much firepower and can do so much damage.
The problem with the Orcs is they can't really do much to it.
No, they would have to have gone really fast with power claws.
I mean, the power claws absolutely minced you up, but they just weren't. No, they weren't strong enough to have.
No.
Kind of putting all your eggs in the basket with the power claws.
And I mean, if this was just a mission of kill things, Ian would have just swarmed, and rather than trying to get objectives and stuff. And your objectives were terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a load of purges, and I'm on 16 at the moment.
I finished on 2 or 1.
2, yeah, so 2 objectives. So yeah, Grey Knights, they're good. But it was a good game for them. Orcs, I felt throughout the game, I kept saying Orcs have got better.
Yeah.
Yes, Orc boys are only 5 inches, but big movements with the bikes. Even though the claws are -1 for being a little bit unwieldy, they are devastating in combat. Ork Boys hitting on 3+. Storm Boys hitting on 3+. That's huge. But they just didn't have the oomph. But we did forget about Dakka guns, 2 Dakka guns on the bike. So, thank you very much for watching. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe. I've been Mark from the Video channel. This has been Ian. See you on the next video. Bye.